Sonic!
I recalibrated everything! This was supposed to be my time!
Oh, please, keep dreaming, Egghead. I beat you every time. No, seriously, we beat him every time. Our scorecard's flawless.
I like that, telling
Stopping Eggman
past
is
you
always good,
that you always
but
win.
the root of the problem is that monster. Maybe we can call a truce and...
Speaking of the monster, he's taken all 3 Eggman.
Look, he got your Eggman too. Oh, this is getting serious.
Actually, was the second Eggman taken? Is the second Eggman the same as the third one? Because it's like modern Sonic era? It might have been considered that. Okay, access and explore the next area. Are these all separate levels? Or is it just like one level? Or is it like one level and the boss? We've collected all the Chaos Emeralds. If it's just the boss, then we'll go ahead and do it. These gears are broken. If you insert a Chaos Emerald into each gear, its power may be able to repair it. Collect all Chaos Emeralds to repair the gears. Okay. Is this... Are we using Chaos to repair the Gears of Time type deal here? That's the vibe I'm getting. I need to get back used to modern Sonic here, because I've been playing as classic Sonic for most of the episode, and I need to remember that I can home in on stuff. Alright, there's another one. We're gonna have to ride one of these up, I bet. Can I cheat and bounce up here? Yeah, take a little shortcut. Alright, there's another one. And another. Very slowly. That one's the last one, and I don't feel confident jumping over there. So I think this one we might just ride around. I think they're going faster the more that are repaired, which is nice. But I'm assuming we repair this, and then we're just going into the final area for the boss. Okay. Something's happening. I don't know what, but something is happening. And we get all the Chaos Emeralds back, which can only mean we're probably going supersonic here. Oh yeah, this is a boss battle. This is probably it.
Okay, Gruesome, you're cornered. So how about you just give up and restore the timeline like you found it?
You're not in a position to demand anything, you
Probably
nasty
both
little
Eggmans, I bet.
pincushion.
Eggman! No wonder!
He
Yep.
had a little help.
Yep.
Dr. Robotnik?
Classic.
Nobody
Going
calls
into
me
another
that
time
anymore.
period to team up
If you'd be
myself.
so kind
Team
as
up
to
with
explain,
myself.
Gentleman genius Dr. Eggman from the future. It will be my pleasure, most excellent and efficacious Dr. Eggman of the past.
When are we gonna get
After
a
Sonic ruined
Sonic
my
movie
interstellar
where Jim
amusement
Carrey
park,
plays his
I
past
stumbled
and
upon a
future
dark
self?
primordial essence. I discovered it possessed abilities I have long desired to harness for myself. Namely, that it could travel through the dimension of time, so I decided to utilize its marvelous capabilities and rewrite the past. In order to perfect it, I needed the help of somebody as smart as I am. The only person that smart is me. Oh, you are too kind, my dear future self, and I was happy to help. And now all of time is ours, to do with as we please.
But the more your monster tears through the timeline, the more damage you do to it.
So, I'm going to erase that line and reshape it as I see fit.
Ha 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 ha, funny, ha ha,
They
laugh.
call me eccentric. No one will judge us anymore after we've destroyed these Sonics forever. Shall we begin then?
Why don't you just
Doctor?
destroy the
By all
past one so
means,
the
my
future
dear
one
Doctor.
never happens? Right?
Destroy me? In your dreams,
You're going
Eggman.
2
I
Sonics
beat
versus
you
2
all the time by
Eggmans,
myself,
and
now
you
there's
can't beat
2
a
of me.
1v1 on this,
Then I'll have
so it's
twice
still
as much
like
fun defeating you.
you're gonna get beaten. But maybe if it was 2 Eggmans versus 1 Sonic, the more inexperienced one, maybe it could have worked, you know?
Keep moving!
Move all you want. I'm still going to squash you into a blue jelly.
So I might be wrong, but I don't think Classic Sonic has ever gone Supersonic. I think that was added with 3D Sonic. I might be wrong, though. But it wouldn't be a 3D Sonic game without him going Supersonic at the end, you know?
That was just to soften you up. Now it's time to meet your doom.
Sorry, Doom is in Shadow Generations.
You're tougher than that. Come on!
Aw, the power of friendship. It's Sonic Adventure 1 all over
You're
again.
not beat yet.
Who are they? They are insignificant.
You faced worse, Sonic!
Focus your spirit.
We're right behind you.
I got the entire Team
Believe in you, Mr.
Chaotix,
Sonic. Embrace the
but
emeralds.
not
Harness
Team
their
Amy.
power, Sonic.
You
or
have
the
to
entire
win,
Team
Sonic,
Shadow.
Like you've done time and again.
Like, we're missing Big the Cat and Omega. Are we getting
Time to
Super
sprinkle
Classic
some
Sonic?
Eggman, Super Sonic style!
We are. That's pretty cool. Okay. I like that. All right. What are we doing here? The Time Eater.
Sonic, can you hear me? I worked with me to modify these transceivers. Even though we're in different dimensions,
Now
you
you-
should still be able to hear us.
We're gonna help
it.
too!
We're all gonna teach it a lesson.
Okay, so we don't want to hit stuff. Oh, we got a fucking ring timer.
How about
I mean, that's usually how it works, but
Let's charge into the core.
Keep dodging or you'll get crushed!
I was dumb. I'm trying to go into the core. What's happening?
Nice.
Okay, we got it.
Don't let your guard down now.
Are we getting forced into classic now?
more than that?
Think so. I think this is similar
Shot. Careful, Sonic.
to Sonic Adventure 2, where Shadow and Sonic kind of swapped off to regain rings.
That shot
matter?
will track you.
Be careful, Sonic.
How about
Oh, I don't think I was boosting there. Was I?
It
I'm not
looks
sure.
like a homing shot.
Sonic, you can switch by pressing the button.
Sonic, watch out!
How
it's
about-
a warping arm attack.
Man, they're so whiny. You're like, should I switch if I'm at this point?
Please switch and go after the bad guy.
Oh,
is something
he's back in there.
Homing shot.
They're sharing the same rings, which is dumb.
It'll take more than that to defeat us.
So I guess if he moves in or out of here, I need to swap. Can I get there in
It'll take more
time?
than that to defeat us.
Looks like a homing shot!
Be careful,
I feel like
Sonic.
I'm not getting closer at all.
Is something the matter?
That thing won't let you go if it gets you.
Am I gonna die at
It'll take
0?
more than that
Mr. Sonic.
Yep.
to defeat.
That's so dumb. They share
Sonic,
rings.
Can you hear me? I worked with me to modify these transceivers.
Okay.
Even though we're in different dimensions, you should still be able to hear us. We're
Is something the matter?
We'll win this one together.
Come on. That came like right out after me. Or like right here. Can you do it? Come on. Come on.
It looks like a homing shot.
That's dumb.
Careful, Sonic!
How do I fucking...
Switch and go after it!
It's attacking. Look out, Sonic. Looks like a warping
How
arm
about-
attack.
I went right into the arm.
This!
No, he's still outside. At least we can pick up rings out here. There weren't any other rings inside.
It looks like a homing shot.
Careful, Sonic.
Get in there. Get... How do I dodge those from a sideways view?
All right!
I think I've been pressing the wrong button this whole time to target that.
Switch and go after the bad guy.
How about
I've been trying to press A because that's normally how you lock
Looks like a
on.
homing shot.
Be careful, Sonic.
But I pressed X there and went into the thing, which is incredibly dumb. Why would it change all of a sudden, you know?
Shot.
Be careful, Sonic.
now we'll finish it?
Or maybe you just got to get close. You might just have to get close. I don't know. I'm so confused on the mechanics of this, if I'm being honest. And there aren't a lot of rings, and if there are, it's kind of easy to miss them.
It'll squeeze you if you don't get out of the way.
Alright, so that's 3 hits.
You're good.
No time for a nap just yet.
I'm assuming that's like phase 1. It might be be like chaos
Something
from
that
Sonic
looks like a
Adventure 1.
homing shot.
Or it's sort of like 2 phases. This should
It'll take
switch.
more than that.
There's a lot of rings here on the outside, at least.
Be careful, Sonic.
Now we'll finish
I
it.
missed all of
Looks like a homing
those.
shot.
Careful, Sonic.
Now we'll finish it.
I don't know. I still don't really know what I'm
Switch
doing.
and go after it.
He's back inside, I guess.
It'll take more than that. To
Stop
defeat
scraping
us.
against the ceiling.
Chases you. Be careful, Sonic.
How about
Come on. Get out of my way. Get out of my way.
ho ho ho? Is something the
That looks like a
matter?
homing shot.
Okay, homing shot. Fly over those. I'm down to 30 rings
To defeat
again.
us.
You won't be able to move if that gets you. Nice.
Okay. Hardly got any rings from that, by the way.
Ho ho ho?
Like, it blows up into a bunch of
Is
rings,
something the
Looks
matter?
like a homing shot. Careful,
but
Sonic.
you don't pick up most of them. He's swapped out. Need to pick up as many of these as I can, if possible, because I'm back up to 60 already. It's so much easier to grab rings on
It
the
looks like time
outside.
will
Look
just
at that.
fill up. Everybody's all slow now.
What do you mean everyone's all slow now?
The time flow will go back to normal.
Okay, what was the point of that?
Watch out!
I'm just like, I'm holding on to the boost the entire time because that's,
This.
Mr. Sonic,
for the most part,
switch
what
by
you've
pressing the button.
been wanting to do the entire game. Oh, he's inside now.
Time is going to slow down.
I don't get the point of this other than just being an
Time
annoyance.
flow will be restored.
Like,
It's attacking.
I think
Look out,
he's
Sonic.
still moving
It's a warping arm attack.
at a slower speed too.
Finish it.
So it doesn't do anything for him. I feel like we're getting close here.
Is something the matter?
You won't be able to move if it catches
It'll
you.
take more than that. To defeat
That
us.
looks like a homing shot. Careful, Sonic.
It's right here, bro. Just let me get it. I was literally right there. I still don't know what button I'm pressing here. I don't think there's any... Oh, that was dumb. I was so under that. I don't think there's a homing attack. It just... You just keep dodging, you know?
Yes. Don't let your guard down.
Okay. It's got to be like one more hit, right?
We'll end it. Burn! Burn to ashes!
What's he doing? What?
Sonic, combine your powers.
Oh. Okay.
Now, go for it.
Oh, okay. That's the final hit there, obviously. Okay. Why couldn't we have done that before? Why couldn't we have just combined our powers before? Alright, that should be the end of the story. The timeline is restored.
Still warm. Time travel.
That's what I'm talking about. I'll admit, you weren't half bad, Sonic.
Half bad? Are you kidding? He was all great. So, I have a question for you. Once we're home, you think the timeline will be restored? Yep. Just don't think about it too hard.
It was great teaming up with you, or me. Maybe this will fast track you to learning some new tricks in the future. Wait, I mean, past. Ugh, time travel's a chore.
I think it would be cool if they like spawned an alternate timeline off of this. Like not really Zelda style, don't make it super confusing, but they have a chance to here, you know?
There's
Now
our
that
portal
past
home.
Sonic has met future Sonic, maybe he can become a better future Sonic type deal. Maybe Eggman just doesn't exist in his timeline because he's already better and just squashes him right away. That would be a cool concept.
Hey, Sonic!
I doubt they'll
Enjoy
do
your
it though.
future. It's gonna be great.
So weird to me that they invite Silver and Blaze to that picnic. Alright, is this the credits? It's not going to be like interactive like Sonic Colors was. Sonic Colors, the credits in that game were so long. Like the whole thing was interactable and it made you think that you needed to get a high score during it, but like it was just all a waste of time and energy, honestly. Oh man. We're not done with this game. Obviously, we still got Shadow Generations, but I want to go back through the main levels in this game. And I want to get all the red rings and the chows. I didn't get them the first time through because I thought this would be like Colors, where you can't get them until you get abilities from later in the game. I don't think that was the case. I probably could have gotten them all on the first run through. But that's fine, it is what it is. We'll just go through and get them probably starting in the next episode. And then, of course, after that, then we'll go for Shadow Generations, which I don't think is as long of a game. I don't think it has any of the challenges, as far as I know, which, honestly, the challenges are my main complaint about this game. Like, it's fun to do challenges here and there, but when there are 90 challenges... And let's see, 90 challenges and then 3, 6, 9, 18 regular levels. A fifth of the amount of challenges you gotta do? That's absurd. Like, most of your game is challenges, you know? I'm not a fan of that. They should have put more into the game itself. But overall, I think it was an enjoyable experience. I think I still like Colors better. And I'm gonna be honest, I think it might be the nostalgia speaking, but I probably prefer Sonic Adventure 1 over this one. I'm not a crazy fan of Sonic Adventure 2, so I think I'll put this above that, at least. But yeah, this, not one of my favorite games, if we're being honest. Still, like, it was a good experience to play through and figure out the story. And yeah, I think that's pretty much all I got to say about it, so let's just let the credits roll. Wait, what is this?
Are you sure you saw a door over here? What? You were the one who said you saw a door over here? Well, I know it was one of us. Shut up and keep looking. What time is it? It's the exact same time as when you asked earlier, and it'll be the exact same time when you ask later. There is no time here! Let me just say that this was a brilliant plan that you came up with. Don't get too self-righteous. It'll be your plan pretty soon. I'm gonna dedicate the rest of my life to forgetting it. I heard that! Do we ever win? That depends on your definition of win. Beating Sonic. Oh, well then no.
Oof.
That doesn't give me much hope. Maybe I'll go back and get my teaching degree. That's not a bad idea. I've always enjoyed telling people what to do.
We got the custom skill Supersonic. That sounds interesting. We'll hop in and view that real quick. Going on my theory of an alternate timeline, what if Eggman, the classic Eggman, went back in time too? Much better than the, like, his original form. So, like, how classic Sonic would be much better. It would just be like a souped-up version of all the modern Sonic games, since they know more, you know? We also got Time Break. Okay, let's go check these out. Just boost all the way back through all of these levels and eventually get to the shop. Almost stopped right on it. Alright, are these going to be expensive? Time Break is 5,000. Slows down time temporarily. Why would you want to slow down in a Sonic game? That doesn't seem good at all. What's this Supersonic skill? How do I... Over here, there's the Time Break Supersonic. Collect 50 rings to become Supersonic. And it costs 100. Okay, I mean... Should we try this? I feel like we should try it, right? Let's go into skill set B. And it's going to be our entire, like, point allowance there. But I feel like that's fine. Equip skill set B. And let's try this out in the first level, I guess. Green Hill. We'll become Supersonic. Are we going to be able to, like, fly around or something? It might be worth it to use Supersonic to get a lot of the red rings, maybe? Is what I'm thinking. Gonna try and grab, like, as many rings as I can on my way up there.
You can do a homing attack whenever a lock-on cursor appears after jumping.
Not seeing a whole lot, though. I've only seen the 5. Oh, okay. Well, missing all those.
Once the boost gauge on the lower left is empty, you can no longer use boost. Defeat enemies or collect rings to refill the boost gauge.
Might not be as easy as I thought to get 50 rings. How often have I actually done that in this playthrough, you know? I usually lose them all as soon as I get hit, which tends to be pretty early on, too. I think we're almost there. We got 7 more rings to get. Let's be careful so we don't lose them all. This should, in this next cluster here, turn us into Supersonic. How do we turn into Supersonic? I mean, I got the 50 rings. have the 50 rings. How do I turn into supersonic? Do I have it equipped? I need to know. I need to know what it's like turning into supersonic so I can know if this is worth it or not, you know? Skill customization. Skill set B, customize. Why did you jump into skill set A? Okay, I wasn't on skill set B. Customize. Yeah, see, supersonic didn't get put into it. I don't think I confirmed it. I think I pressed start to confirm. Yeah, skill set B, confirm. We'll pop back into it just to make sure. We have supersonic equipped now. Now let's go get 50 rings in the first level. I'm assuming like we turn into supersonic, we can fly around, we're invincible, but it's gonna be like a ticking time meter again, and once we run out of rings, we won't be supersonic anymore, right? It seems like the way it's gonna handle it, but we're gonna have to figure it out.
Whenever a lock-on cursor appears after jumping, zero in on enemies and take them down.
If that's the case, I don't know how worth it it's gonna be, you know? Oh, there were more rings, like, up on the rails. Oh, we're getting on the rails now. Oh, there was a 10 ring for going that way.
Hold down the boost button for a boost of speed. Once the boost gauge on the lower left is empty, you can no longer use boost. Defeat enemies or collect rings to refill the boost gauge.
Alright. Let's be careful and grab all of these we can. I'm still missing them. I feel like I miss more when I'm being careful. Alright. Missed that one. Yeah, I'm going slow, but it's for experimentation, you know? Alright, this should be the last group of rings. Oh, and then I can press Y. And it is ticking down my rings, but as long as I collect more, I'm good. Oh, God, I'm literally just flying through the level. I still gotta slide under stuff, which kind of sucks. And there, I ran out of supersonic. I mean, that really doesn't seem worth it. It's like a very limited time when you could be doing other stuff with your skills, you know? Yeah, I'm not sure about that. There was a red ring there on the right. We'll just go ahead and finish this level just to say we did. And then I guess we'll go ahead and end this video there. We should be like almost to the end of the level, I would think. Oh, we're almost to supersonic again. There it is. Oh, that's dumb. You can't even like fly up, and if you're on a rail, you're just useless. You can't do anything. Like, I'm not seeing much use to supersonic at all. Except for the invincibility, I guess. But, like, right here, I'm just floundering around. And I've already lost it. And I died because supersonic used all of my rings. We're not using supersonic. I'm good, you know. I'm gonna go switch back to skill set A. I can't even remember what the skills I had on there did. But personally, I think they'll be more useful than supersonic. We got athleticism, which makes me lose less speed when moving uphill or in water. Speed up, which increases my speed, and boost gauge up, extend the length of my boost gauge. Those are all pretty good. And you know what? We'll add blast off there too. I put that in the wrong spot. Whoops. We put athleticism there, and then we move to this slot. Why? Oh, okay, I was reading it wrong. Okay, yeah, those are the only 3 we can get. Also, I didn't switch to it. Alright. Yep, no more of that supersonic garbage. I do want to look through here real quick. We should have all the characters. Yep, Eggman was the last one. This gives you bios of like all the characters that you've encountered throughout it, which is pretty cool. Let's see, we should have all of the music because we've done all the challenges, which I guess isn't... There's still other ways to get music. Very interesting, but like what I like about this is you can see what games all the music is from. Shows you on the bottom there. Like that's from Sonic and the Black Knight. It wasn't featured in this game, but they still have music from those games, which is cool. And the art. Do we have... No, we're still missing a good bit of art too. Like a lot of art. Do we unlock art and music whenever we rescue chows or say when we get red rings? Because that's the only way I can see us getting the rest of that stuff. But we're going to be working on that anyway. I think I've extended this episode enough. Next time, we're basically going to start over here on Green Hill, and we're going to hit it as Modern Sonic. We're going to hit it as Classic Sonic, and we're going to get all 10 red rings in it, and then we're just going to move level by level, doing that, not having to do any challenges or bosses or anything, until eventually we make it to the final level, which is Planet Wisp here, and we've gotten all the red rings, and I should also include that we're going to be going for the chows as well at the same time. From this point on, it's pretty much all collectibles, and then we're going to Shadow Generations. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time when we return to Green Hill Zone. Bye-bye.